On this week's show, Little Mermaid goes feminist, Privateer Press goes mini crate, and Worldcon goes Helsinki. Hello and welcome to the Fancy News Show from the Bottled Imp. My name is Ken Boyter, and this, of course, if you've been watching regularly, and even if you haven't, is still your weekly fix of fancy goodness. We start with news from Netflix. They have announced that there's a new animated fantasy series from Matt Groening. Disenchantment is its name, and it's going to be an adult animated comedy fantasy that takes place in a crumbling medieval kingdom called Dreamland. Netflix have ordered 20 episodes where we follow the misadventures of a hard-drinking princess named Bean and her feisty elf companion Elfo, I don't think they went far to think of that name, and her personal demon Lucci. Along the way, the oddball trio will encounter ogres, sprites, harpies, imps, naturally, maybe they'll stop off and see Grocklesnook at the Bottled Imp, and also trolls, walruses, naturally, and lots of human fools. Creator of The Simpsons and Futurama, Matt Groening said, ultimately, Disenchantment will be about life, death, love, and sex, and how to keep laughing in a world full of suffering and idiots, despite what the elders and wizards and other jerks tell you. There you go, that was straight from the horse's mouth. The series will premiere on Netflix. There'll be 10 episodes at a time starting in 2018. Scholastic have announced a new feminist retelling of the Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale, The Little Mermaid. Asking for it author Louise O'Neill has been chosen to reinvent the story, first published in 1837, as seen through a searing feminist lens. A Scholastic spokesperson said Christian Andersen's dark original fairy tale is reimagined with the stunning, scalpel-sharp writing and world-building that has won Louise her legions of devoted fans. The book is set beneath the sea, off the Irish coast, featuring a young mermaid, Gianna. I've never seen The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, what's her name? Gianna? I think that's what it says. Yeah, I never actually seen it. Ooh. So maybe I ought to watch that, Little Mermaid. After all, mermaids, fantasy. And they Gianna dreams of being human, but could face a heavy price for her aspirations. Let's have what I've written here. Exclusive samples, including the first 2 chapters of the story, will be available on the Scholastic stand at Young Adult Literary Convention 2017 in London, which has just gone past, so I don't know why I included that. Anyway, so they've probably put them online as well. Louise O'Neill is a freelance journalist, and her first novel, Only Ever Yours, won the Sunday Independent Newcomer of the Year in 2014. It will be published, apparently, in the UK in hardback in May 2018, with a US publication date still to be confirmed. Privateer Press has created a subscription box service with loads of cool stuff in it. Subscription boxes are boxes that have loads of amazing stuff that you get every month. I'm assuming they're monthly. I've never actually done one myself. And it's based on the theme that you choose. And Privateer Press has decided to take to the high seas and set sail on the Good Ship subscription box. Don't know if that made sense or not. This month they are launching their mini crate, that's what it'd be called, where they will send you a limited edition custom mini every month, because they do little miniatures as well, along with a collector's card showing concept sketches. Standard subscriptions start at $17 per month, and $99 will get you a 6-month VIP subscription, but comes with an added bonus of additional mini every 6 months. They also say that the figures can be used in their Privateer Press games. You can read more about this and also about the mini crates at their website, which is www.mini-crate.com. Plus, you can sign up for the first box, which will be arriving in October this year. And obviously, any descriptions that I say will be putting in any links will be in the descriptions. Hey! Worldcon 75 is back, and this time it's Helsinki. The World Science Fiction Convention, or Worldcon, is an international gathering of science fiction and fantasy community. The first Worldcon was held way back in 1939 after a break during World War II, and the event has been held annually since 1946, with the location changing each year. I think that's a really cool idea. The event this year will be held in Helsinki, Finland, and it's going to be held over 5 days. That's an enormous event. Attendees include writers, artists, obviously fans, editors, publishers, academics, and dealers, all with an interest in science fiction and fantasy. And the event embraces the science fiction in all forms of which it appears, and fantasy, including film, art, TV, comics, anime, and Magna. Why can't I speak today? It's not just today though, is it? People that watch it. And also gaming as well. At the convention there will be hundreds of programme items, as well as major events such as the Hugo Awards ceremony and the Masquerade Ball. There are going to be several guests of honours, as well as exhibitors, and there's going to be a trade hall with obviously dealers and an art show as well. And they say there's going to be much more fun and a lot of social events going on throughout the days. Also including is going to be the Worldcon International Film Festival, so that's pretty cool. And all of this takes place on the 9th to the 13th of August at the Messukekas, which I'm assuming is the Helsinki Expo and Convention Centre. You can find out more and to book your tickets by visiting their website, which is www.worldcon.fi. which I don't quite know what that stands for, but anyway, check it out. Kickstarter news: A Song of Ice and Fire Tabletop Miniatures Game is a competitive miniatures game for 2 or more players from Cool Mini or Not. Each player controls one of the great houses of Westeros, commanding battlefield units, recruiting legendary heroes, and manipulating the political stage in an attempt to claim the greatest prize of all, the Iron Throne. A bit carried away there. Featuring House Stark and House Lannister, the starter set comes with with over 100 amazing, that's their words, not mine, pre-assembled miniatures that are ready to play and out of the box. They do look amazing though. All new sculpts are based off the original art created for the game by the crew under the direct supervision of George R.R. Martin himself and Dark Sword Miniatures. And they also have, let's have a look. Oh yes, the streamlined gameplay is designed by Eric M. Lang, so popular in the board game world, and Michael Shinall. A Song of Ice and Fire Tabletop Miniature features 5 different game modes, army building and customization options, and choices of commanders and attachments. And I think I said it was designed for 2 players. If not, I have now. As you'd expect from Cool Mini or Not, the miniatures, as I say, they do look amazing, and there's just hundreds of them. They've just really gone to town on this. There's a lot of detail in them, and they obviously feature the characters from the books. They've smashed their target, as you probably would expect, and the campaign finishes on the 16th of August. Hex Chests Remastered. Our artisan box is their dice box is made from polished wood and supple leather from elder wood. Hex Chests Remastered are crafted in living wood. Don't quite know what that means, but anyway, that's what was on the campaign page. Living wood, precision carved and hand finished to bring out the balanced beauty of the natural materials. Quinton and Dan, otherwise known as the Elderwood Boys, have redesigned their previous chest design by redesigning the base and lined it with etched maple to showcase your dice. They've also put hidden magnets under a series of beautiful inlays in ancient wood, and they've appointed the lid with supple foil-stamped leather lining for the softest finish yet. That's an amazing sentence, isn't it? The chests are pocket-sized for ease of carrying, and you can fully customise these new hex chests with your choice of wood and signature or inlay art, making them personal, pleasing, and wholly unique. That's what they say. There's 6 different woods to choose from, there's 6 different inlay art designs, and there's 30 different art images which go on the top, including Winged Dragon, Storyteller, Spell Circle, Sorcerer, and Spike Star. Have a look, check them out, they are really lovely designs. They have lots of pledge levels and they've got loads of different rewards, plus there's lots of stretch goals too. They've also smashed their target and the campaign finishes on the 22nd of August. War Stages, the Gothic Cathedral, is a scenery system for that's 28mm scale miniatures from Loud and Raging. War Stages are scenery modular, epic and flexible, and they're made of what they call bricks, clips and stages. And you assemble the bricks, which are basic elements like floors and walls, etc., with a few clips to build large architectural elements, i.e. the stages. Then you can move the stages around, so you kind of create a modular stage and then you can move that around, completely transform your gaming table in less than a minute, and therefore infinite layout possibilities. The War Stage kits are made from 1.8mm thick, high quality, super dense coated, colour painted, pre-punched cardboard. Another fantastic sentence. Once it's assembled the plastic clips, it creates sturdy structures. The Gothic Cathedral comes in 4 different sizes, as you probably can guess: small, medium, large and extra large. The scenery, it does look beautiful. It really does look stunning. If you love cathedrals and that kind of thing, and the Gothic, design and style, you're going to be blown away by these. The campaign has an amazing amount going on. It's kind of intense, this campaign, to read all the way through it. I would make yourself a cup of tea and start reading it. So you have to read it very, very carefully to see exactly what you're going to get and exactly what you're going to pledge for. Obviously, it's too much for me to tell you about it here. And like the 2 previous campaigns, they've also smashed their target, and the campaign finishes on the 5th of August. Bottled Imp news. This week on the Friday Fantasy Show, we're going to be taking a look at Series 4 of the HBO smash hit Game of Thrones, based on, obviously, George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire novel series. Yes, we're almost catching up because on the TV now they are showing Series 7. Now, I've personally not seen Series 6, and I thought, yes, just so I can get really into watching Series 6, I'll watch it right from the beginning. So we have done the reviews of Series 1, 2 and 3. But Series 4 is coming out this Friday, so check that out. But that's all we've got time for. Thank you so much for watching. You've been amazing. I've been okay. Anyway, remember to keep it unreal, especially if you are reading A Song of Ice and Fire. I didn't know what to do with that one, let's be honest with that.